Hello everybody, my name is Jerome Porter and welcome to the first episode of Sparecast Tech Review. I'll help guide you on the best place to spend your money for the latest tech. This particular episode is going to be about VR headsets, and I just want to get it out of the gate that this is really for people that they do not own VR headsets yet. This is not for individuals that already own them. This is for people that seen it on TV, seen it online, but don't own one, never looked in one side of one before. So I'm going to kind of guide you on a way to kind of make a selection if you decide to buy one, which to me I think you should do. This is one of the best things out there right now. I have several models here. All these models I own. Every tech that I review or give some information on is something that I purchased myself. So you don't have to worry about my thoughts being guided by some outside entity. Everything is coming from me, whether you agree with it or not. It's my thoughts. So let's go ahead and get started. We have 4 VR headsets here. We have the Oculus Rift S, we have the Gear VR, Oculus Go, and the Oculus Quest. These are headsets that have either been released not too long ago or one of the latest VR headsets that's out. I'll go along the line and explain each one of them. This one right here is called the Oculus Rift. This particular unit requires a computer to work. You need to have a home computer, and a pretty powerful one. Also requires sensors that have to be connected to the computer that basically determine where these are located. This particular headset has built-in headphones. You can see here. Has very good games, a large library of games. Unfortunately, this is not really a portable unit, but if you're really a hardcore gamer and you're really looking for some really good resolution, now this is the Oculus Rift. The Oculus Rift S is actually the newest version, which requires less sensors to track these particular handles here. So it's somewhat of a setup you have to go through in order to get an Oculus Rift going. So unless you're really a hardcore gamer, or you're really ready to spend some money on a really fast computer, this might not be the route you want to go. But if you really are into VR and you really want the best that's out there in terms of game selection and also just overall gameplay, this would be the headset to go with, the Oculus Rift or the Oculus Rift S. I'm going to talk about this unit here. This is a Gear VR. I'm not really recommending buying it. I'm only talking about it just for the sake, just to show historically how VR headsets have come along. This particular headset requires a Samsung phone that slides inside of the phone. It's a little connector here that it slides into. It doesn't have battery. It doesn't have a headphone jack or anything. It can't control the volume, but everything's controlled within the cell phone. Put the cell phone in, you put this cover on, and you connect your headphones to the port on the headphones. The problem with this headset is a few of them. One is they get hot. The cell phone gets hot really quick, and you'll end up having to take a lot of breaks because it can't really handle a lot of gameplay. Also, it's really outdated in terms of our VR is concerned. I just mentioned the Gear VR, and this is really the first joint venture between Samsung and Oculus. So this is what they came up with. But like I said, Gear VR, this would not be my first purchase if I was getting into VR. Okay. The Oculus Go. Now, this is when the VR really started to take off and really have some really good things to show. This one also has built-in headphones, but they're not really headphones. They have these sound modulator, some type of sound device that you can actually hear. I guess they're internal speakers is what I would say. Has an internal battery, doesn't require a cell phone. It's portable, so it doesn't need a computer. Has a headphone jack on here and also a USB port for charging. This particular headset is really for if experiencing VR, 360 VR, 180 3D VR. This is also if you have a Hero Pro or a Hero 360 or Insta 360. This particular unit, and those are cameras that you can actually film 3D 360 content. And this particular unit can wirelessly connect to those cameras. So if you want to record your family in 3D or 180 using an Insta 360 or one of the 360 cameras from GoPro, this will wirelessly connect to it. So this is really for viewing 3D content when he's not really big on games. There are games for it. They're just not really that impressive, but they're good. They're fun though. Something you can play. This is the controller for it, and basically there will be a screen that when you put these headsets on, that this will be a pointer. So it's not really built for games. I will say this is a good unit to buy if you're not really big in the game, but you want to experience VR. This is a really good unit. You gotta pretty much put it in your head. I think the resolution, I don't have it. I'll probably put that in. There's a lot of specifications on these VR headsets. I'll probably put within the video. I'll put it in text. So whatever I don't mention, I'll put it on the text. So don't worry. I'll get as much information as I can. But anyway, this is Oculus Go. This is a very good headset to get. Not really that expensive. I think you can get one for about maybe $200, $250. I don't know. The prices kind of vary. And I'll probably post the prices up for each unit also on within the video. But very good unit. Now, the one that you really want to get if you kind of want the best of both worlds is the Oculus Quest. Now, this particular unit, it's not necessarily as powerful as the Oculus Rift because it doesn't have its own built-in, because it is not connected to a computer. But I will say the gameplay and the resolution is absolutely outstanding. The Oculus Quest is the best you can do with VR. Instead of having to have these motion sensors connected to your computer, there's actually cameras on different areas on this particular headset that actually tracks the hand movement of your controllers. So everything is built into this unit right here. Also, it has speakers built in. They're okay, nothing to brag about, but they also have a headphone jack here and also another headphone jack on the other side, depending on which side you want to put it on. Pretty good headset, fairly comfortable. I don't think it's heavy. Internal battery lasts, I don't know, maybe about an hour or 2 hours, maybe something along those lines, depending on what content that you're using. This is really for gamers. If you don't want to be tied to a computer, but you want to be able to play games, this is what the focus of the Oculus Quest is. This is all about games. Now, there's something I forgot to mention about both of these headsets. To me, there's one app specifically that just makes both of these headsets worthwhile. It's an app called Wander, W-A-N-D-E-R. If you get either one of these headsets, you've got to get that app. And what it is, it's like Google Earth, but you can see 360 degrees around you. So you basically, no matter where you put the address in, or you could put like Egypt or whatever, it doesn't really matter. And it'll put you smack in the middle of it, and you can look around, and it is absolutely amazing. So if you decide to get a VR headset, and specifically either the Oculus Go or the Oculus Quest, go with that Wander app. That app alone makes these two units worthwhile. There is Wander also, I believe. Well, you know, I don't think there's Wander for the Oculus Rift now that I think about it. At least I don't remember seeing it. But so I'll go a real quick synopsis. I'll go over real quick. This is Oculus Rift or the Oculus Rift S. If you want to have if you got a powerful computer, if you're ready to buy a powerful computer, and you really want to experience the best what VR has to bring, then this is what you want to get: the Oculus Rift, Oculus Rift or Oculus Rift S. Gear VR, stay away from. It's not even worth your time anymore. At one point it was, not anymore. Oculus Go. Portable unit, not really for gaming, but if you really want to experience good VR content, like YouTube has a lot of good 180 3D videos. If you really want to get in VR, this is the unit you want to get into. If you want to really get with the best, I think, portable VR unit that's out there right now, where you get to experience, you know, good gaming and also good VR content, then go with the Oculus Quest. This is the unit here. I think like for 64 gigs, about $399 or $499, and 128 is a little bit more money. So anyway, that's just kind of quick touch on VR headsets. I have other episodes coming. I guess I can go down the road. High-res players, personal assistants. I got a lot of episodes that's coming. This is the first one. I'll probably add more things to it as time goes along. This is the first episode, so I didn't want to go too crazy with it. Love talking about tech. I love buying tech. So this is something that I'm really enjoying. So tune in next time. If you do like this particular channel, or if you want to see more of my content or see where this is going, click the subscribe button, and this should be somewhere along the bottom of the screen. Hit subscribe, and every new video I post, you'll get to see it, and you'll get to know what's going on with the latest tech. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for checking in for Sparecast Tech Review. Have a good day.